One of my favorite memories here at the Round Rock campus was when President Danfus came over. We did a cookout and we took a quick Be Real with our class, and it was so fun.
Gosh, it's been such a blast these past 4 years at Texas State. I am just so grateful that I ended up here, and yeah, it's been just so fun getting to experience what college life is like, both in San Marcos and in Round Rock, and just getting to build really good friendships.
Definitely the first time I got to mix concrete in the concrete lab here at Texas State kind of convinced me to stay in the program as one of the first classes I took, so that was probably my favorite memory.
I think my favorite memory of Texas State is just walking around its beautiful campus, especially Sewell Park. It's just a great atmosphere and environment to be around, just for learning and getting to know people.
In my major, we do a lot of collaborative studio work, and I think just working with my classmates together is definitely going to be one of the longest lasting memories I've had.
Yeah, one of my favorite memories would be working on my thesis project with Dr. Hustevit. We had to go find an invasive plant species in the San Marcos River, and we were down hands and knees crawling, army crawling through the mud. So that was really special.
I think it's all of our study groups, our morning talks before classes. I'll always remember those.
I would say my favorite memory is about
May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance.
Classrooms is really fun, especially after doing college online for 2 years.
My memory that's really special is I'm a part of the FSL for sorority and fraternity life, and I am in Alpha Gamma Delta, and it's how I met all my friends, it's how I met all my roommates, and living with them has been the best experience of my life. I can't imagine my life without them now.
Texas State's always been right down the street from my house, so I've always wanted to go there, and it's a really fun place. I loved it, and it really made me grow, allowed me to grow.
So my favorite memory here at Texas State, I can't lie, it's the friends I made while I was here, and also the experience I've had, because coming in when I was in high school, an 18-year-old me would never thought I got mentally this strong and had to face a lot of adversity till now. So I think the journey of college is really, I enjoyed the most, and the friends I made.
My favorite memory would probably be going to the river with my friends. Whenever it's really hot, I like to go there.
My favorite memory is going to the river with my friends.
I think my favorite memory of Texas State is when I lived in the freshman dorms and me and my friends stayed up all night and we went to Sewell at 5 a.m., 30 minutes before sunrise, and just watched the skies glow up with pink and blue, and the water was just so beautiful. It was really beautiful.
When me and my friends went to the river, I'm really not a big swimmer, so I don't know how to swim, but they kind of forced me to get in there. And
I am on the Shutters dance team, so really just that first game where all of the students are present and it's just a really active, loud environment that amps up the adrenaline.
I think my favorite memory will be participating in CAT Camp. I was a connection leader this past summer, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, I got to meet new people, I got to welcome incoming students, so it was a really great experience overall.
Please be seated. Well, good evening, everybody. Ooh. All right, we'll step back. This is Fine Arts and Communication and Health Professions, right? All right. So I'm not too sure about the health professions, but I know for Fine Arts and Communication, in terms of performance, it's like step back and do it again. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much. That's much better. This is graduation. This is commencement. Welcome to those of you here in the Strand Arena at the University Event Center, and to those joining us from around the world via live video stream. We are very pleased to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Dr. Jean Bourgeois, the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Texas State University. To our degree candidates, families, and friends, it is my pleasure to offer you this special tribute to our culture, our traditions, and our spirit of place.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us, to deeds of valor, singing with love in the will to try, cheering the oppressed behind, it'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. Of wolves and aspirations.
The noblest search is the search for excellence. These are the words of the 36th President of the United States, Lyndon Baines Johnson, class of 1930. Candidates, you have been engaged in that noblest search during your time here at Texas State, and today marks another milestone in your continuing pursuit of that excellence. I ask that you reflect on our university's shared values and allow your life to continue to be guided by them. In particular, that you allow your life to be guided by valuing the cultivation of character and the modeling of honesty, integrity, compassion, fairness, respect, and ethical behavior. That you allow your life to be guided by valuing the free exchange of ideas. That you allow your life to be guided by valuing a commitment to public service. And lastly, that you allow your life to be guided by valuing a diversity of people and ideas, a spirit of inclusiveness, a global perspective, and a sense of community that may serve as essential conditions for our world. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating, and those in the audience today, please stand so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Ms. Caitlin Segata. Gentlemen are asked to remove their caps and hats. Be seated. This is a very happy and an important occasion for us at Texas State, for our degree candidates, and for their families and friends. Let me first introduce a special guest joining us on the platform this evening, representing the Texas State University System Board of Regents. Please welcome Texas State University Distinguished Alumnus, Vice Chairman Dionisio Don Flores. Journalism and Mass Comm. Let me now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlick, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dr. John Fleming, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Andrea Galato, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Gary Syed, Dean of the College of Health Professions. And Ms. Tracy Parker, President of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor tonight's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer special music. Thank you all for that wonderful music. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the president of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
Thank you, Dr. Bourgeois. Congratulations to the Texas State University graduating class of 2023. Congratulations. Just get used to that. It's going to happen a lot tonight. What an honor it is to gather with you, our newest alumni, along with your family and friends to commemorate this milestone achievement. It's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but it's especially so today as we take this time to celebrate you. Family members and friends in the audience, I know as you cheer for your loved ones today, you will be reminded of all the challenges they overcame while they were here. And you will marvel, I hope, how different they are today compared to that day that you left them here in our keeping. Thank you for believing in what we're doing here at Texas State University, and we have enjoyed partnering with you in this process. Students, I know that today feels like an ending of a chapter in your life, and indeed today's graduation symbolizes the end of your college career. But it also symbolizes the beginning of life after Texas State. It's the reason we refer to it as commencement. You are about to commence into something new. As you prepare for this next chapter in your journey, I hope that you will draw upon the lessons you have learned during your time here at Texas State. And while I certainly hope you remember the lessons you learned in the classroom, I hope even more that you remember the things you learned outside of the classroom as well. These lessons have prepared you to change the world you soon will enter. You learned, for example, how to lead, and by doing so, you learned the value of honesty and integrity and diligence and teamwork. You learned how to respect others who look or believe or act or think differently than you do. Many of you were freshmen in the spring and the fall of 2020, and during COVID, you joined with your fellow Bobcats to protect each other and to put the health and safety of others before your own needs. Most of all, though, you learned about yourself and you learned that you have grit, that you are resilient, and that you are optimistic, that you can do most anything that you put your mind to. Dr. Bourgeois invoked the words of your fellow alumnus, Lyndon Baines Johnson, earlier tonight. President Johnson believed that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to doing. He surrounded himself with people to whom he referred to as can-do people. These were people who got stuff done. He would give mementos to his valued staff members that had the words "can do" inscribed on them, and I remember seeing it for the first time on the desk of Lady Bird Johnson's desk at the LBJ Museum when I visited it. In the book LBJ, the Can-Do President, Lou Ann Atkins Temple wrote, when LBJ said that he's a can-do man and she's a can-do woman, he was offering his highest praise. He meant that he admired that person for setting out to do a job and then doing it well. Being a can-do person is not only about succeeding, it's also about continuing to try no matter how tough the odds. The story of LBJ is the story of a man who in angry and troubled times never quit struggling to solve his country's problems and never gave up his dream of making it a better place for all of its citizens. LBJ was a can-do president. Students, this ceremony today symbolizes what we believe about you, that you can do it, because you did do it. LBJ's lesson to us today is that the first step in achieving your goal is first to believe that you can. The next step is to literally take that step towards accomplishing your new dream. As you walk away from here today, even on your way to jump into the San Marcos River in just a few minutes, I encourage you to visualize each step being a step towards your goals. I pray that you feel what we feel, that you are now ready to take those steps. Now, there will be times when you will feel defeated, like there's no way you can do it. And I promise you, everyone in this room has faced these moments. For example, I start every morning rereading a post by Victoria Vasquez, a student who graduated and walked across the stage 1 year ago today. This post, she posted a picture of me and her at graduation, and she wrote, "The past 5 years have been filled with the happiest and saddest moments of my life. There were lessons learned the easy way and the hard way. I'm most proud of the days where the most important thing I accomplished was just showing up. That's the hardest thing to do when you are weak and doubtful. That's why when I greeted KDAMP at the stage, I announced with all the joy and pride in my heart, I dropped out, but I came back, and I did it." Reading that post every day is a daily reminder of why our faculty and our staff members do what we do. It's also a great reminder that while so many of you make it look easy, college is hard. Like Victoria, you are all can-do students. 2 students have given me permission to share a brief story about their can-do spirit. Kendria Knox is graduating tonight. Due to some personal challenges, she dropped out in 2019. She returned in 2021, and she enrolled in one of my favorite professor's classes, Dr. Fluker. And Dr. Fluker said, this was after COVID, so many students were coming back, and she said, "If you left for a while but came back, would you stand up?" And it's a large classroom, over 300 students in the class. And Kendria stood up, and Dr. Fluker said, "It takes courage to come back." And then a crowd of students applauded Kendria for coming back. And Kendria said, in that moment, I was strengthened, and I decided to invest myself in the fellow students, and she started working at Camp and eventually became a director. And the story she told students was, it's okay to fail, it's what you do after that that shapes you. Kendria will be walking across the stage. I'm not sure if Kendria is here tonight. If she is, there she is back there. Is Dr. Fluker here too? I'm not sure. I don't see her over there. Kendria, thank you for being here and allowing me to share that. Rhett James tried culinary school in 2009, then he went back to college in 2011. Challenges forced him to drop out for a while. He came back in 2017, struggled, and then went eventually to a community college. Figured things out much like I did at community college. In 2019, and in 2021, he came to Texas State University. After 15 years and at the age of 32, Rhett will be walking across the stage with his bachelor's degree tonight. Rhett, wherever you are, congratulations. There's Rhett right there, congratulations. You guys are gonna get me all choked up here. My friends, when your faith in yourself reaches its lowest ebb, and trust me, there will be times when it does, think back on all that you accomplished in your time at Texas State with joy and with pride, and those memories will sustain you in your pursuit of that next big accomplishment. Just as you counted on so many people to get you here today, so many people are now counting on you, and you might be asking yourselves, who in their right mind would put their hope in me? I invite you to look no further than this arena. Our faculty and our staff and I join countless others in this room who are placing their hopes in you. All of us are depending on you to make this world a better place. And we know that you can do it. To be honest, no one else can. My hope is that, like LBJ, you will show the world that Texas State graduates not only do well, but they do good. And those are two different words with two different meanings. Nothing would make me prouder as your president to see you doing good. Students, on behalf of the entire Texas State community, thank you for choosing Texas State to be a part of your journey. In just a few moments, as you walk across the stage, I'll shake your hand, and then Vice President Hernandez will hand you a challenge coin. And I hope you'll take that challenge coin and you'll set it on a bookshelf or on your desk, and you'll look at that from time to time as the days get tough, and you'll be reminded of this moment when you've accomplished something tremendous. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to watch you do. As you go forth from here, remember, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. I hope Texas State will always feel like home to you. Congratulations and Godspeed, Texas State University class of 2023. States out.
Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 17 commencement ceremonies this year. In this evening's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College, the College of Fine Arts and Communication, and the College of Health Professions. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cords signify academic honors, which is especially noted in your commencement program. Also, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the dean of the Graduate College, I am pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and provost bourgeois, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University system and by the state of Texas. I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations for our master's and baccalaureate graduates. Mr. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and senior lecturer of journalism and mass communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals take their places for the presentations at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Judy Lynn Wilson Kibbe. Nathan Lewis Pounds. Sheila K. Peabody. Casey Leonard Flynn. Dawn Hedrick. Veronica Lizarraga. Denise Salazar. San Juanita Eusebio. Grace Elizabeth Preston. Elizabeth Esther Dykus. Donna Camille Nutter. Sierra Taylor King. Rowan McCarthy Lampert. Caitlin Maria Juarez. Anita Joyce Respondek. Leslie K. Walker. Chelsea Marlin Armendariz. Ashley Aguilar. Luis Leal. James Brady Weldon. Joseph Edward Ponder. Beatrice Hillary Martinez. Omosio Omotorumwan. Omorotumwan. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Sarah Elizabeth Ellis, magna cum laude. Gianna Eason. Anastasia Elise Zaverna, cum laude. Alicia Carolyn Miles, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Scott Halfin Jr., magna cum laude. Kylie Ann McEachern. Elizabeth Faith Major. Anna McKellar, summa cum laude. John E. Torres, cum laude. James M. Martinez, magna cum laude. Jason Taylor Bradley, cum laude. Jake Alexander Cameron, summa cum laude. Rhett James Menchaca, magna cum laude. Athens Taylor, magna cum laude. Aiden Johnson. Alexander Isaiah Flores. Christian Miguel Rodriguez Pedeso. Samuel Benjamin James Abbey, summa cum laude. Lauren Nicole Rohde. Brianna Murillo Evinger. Amy Lonsway. Ashton Bennett. Aiden Arguello, magna cum laude. Callista Griego. Dustin Howard White, summa cum laude. Juliana Ray Marshall. Whitney Avila. London A. Cooper. Rachel Day Watson. Robert Acosta. Chloe Isabel Martinez, summa cum laude. Nicholas Alexander Calvo. Sarah Argentina Pineda Diaz. Matthew J. Hauser. Evan K. Small. Taryn Elise Granis, magna cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Placencio, magna cum laude. Zachary Tobias Pfeiffer, magna cum laude. Celeste Renee Parler, summa cum laude. JC D. Stanfill. Marco A. Magallanes II. Matt Jermaine Skura, cum laude. Gentry K. Walker. Dara Benedict, magna cum laude. Cecilia Janet Barboza. Christian E. Gonzalez. Chase O'Gorman. Peyton Chandler Jones. Haley Singler. Kelsey Renee Burdick. Lauren R. Tinsley. Cassidy Redmond. Laura C. Hornung. Claire Zack. Katrina Faye Ambulo, summa cum laude. Cassie L. Jones. Brooke Elizabeth Boyer, summa cum laude. Kelly Ann Macias, magna cum laude. Sophia Barbarena, magna cum laude. Sebastian Anthony Bien. Alexis Rios. Daniel R. Layson. Ryan Sloan. Nathaniel Zivin. Gustavo Angel Rodriguez. Dina Grant. Dawson Surgison, magna cum laude. Mahaley Hernandez, magna cum laude. Benjamin Scott Villarreal. Shruti Sundaria Nari Ati. Emma R. Brown, summa cum laude. Zaria Simone Jackson, magna cum laude. Haley Luisa Velasco, summa cum laude. Arthur Fairchild. John Andrew Rouse. Savon A. Smith. Liberty J. Hip, summa cum laude. Emily Konecki. Emily Renee Codina, cum laude. Jessica Salazar. Maya Linney. Maricela Romero, summa cum laude. Madison Danae Newman. Audrey Bonesteel. Alana Noel Arfman. Javier Ray Lopez. Emily Moeller. Meadow L. Perez. Madison Catherine Roberts. Eric Birch. Jeslie Tolliver. Maibole Korosaya. Sterling R. Nash, cum laude. Hunter Conway. Preston Rhodes. Bailey Mae Franks. Katie Armstrong. Abriana Michelle Lasitra, magna cum laude. Haley Boss, summa cum laude. Bailey Dawn Thrasher, summa cum laude. Daniela Sepulveda, magna cum laude. Victor Hugo De Luna, magna cum laude. William Garrett Chappell. Oscar Rodriguez. Emily Lorraine Polishek, summa cum laude. Alana de Groot. Armando Aguirre. Abigail Lindsay Spillane, summa cum laude. Kylie S. Nash, magna cum laude. Angelina Lodez, magna cum laude. Rebecca Marie Cade, magna cum laude. Arian I. Gardner. Michelle Annette Delgado. Joseph Gabriel Lopez. Gianna Nicole Moreno. Skylar Montana Pierce, magna cum laude. Bruno Mauricio Espinoza. Royale Danae Jackson. Thomas A. Robinson. Catherine Elizabeth Fuller. Adriana Elias. Carolina Garza. McKinley Darren Gallagher, magna cum laude. Jordan DeAndre Revas. Noelle Susan Williams. Peyton Blizzard. Daniel Monclova, summa cum laude. Nasim Tira Giassi. Chesney Little. Alexis Willis. Kendall L. Estrada. Julian Cruz, magna cum laude. Jessica Page McDonald, summa cum laude. Roy R. Ramirez, magna cum laude. Abram J. Arabalo. Jacqueline R. Dunn. Nisa Stepp, summa cum laude. Elena Gregory Cisneros. Juliana M. Rodriguez. Eric Matthew Garcia. Jasmine Aurelio, summa cum laude. Michelle Christine Miller. Candria Knox. Savannah V. Downing. Victor Castillo III. Yesha Lillian Cruz. Polly Brigman. Haley B. Calloway Frazier. Haley Ann Stovall. Jacob E. Donnellan. Jacob Campos. Caroline Grace Mills, cum laude. Jade Marie Ibanez. Derek Ryan Rodriguez. Adrian Antonio Perez. Alyssa Mendoza. Yamisirach Yelema. Jose Antonio Vega, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Lesh, magna cum laude. Yasmin Skellikins. Hannah Nicole Stone. Kyle Everett Huddleston, cum laude. Jason Daniel Moreno, magna cum laude. Jorge Florencio Madariago Santos. Stephanie Kira Sudreth, summa cum laude. Jackson Donovan Schoening, magna cum laude. Tyler D. Cannon. Rebecca Jordan Williams. Jenny Tao Trung. Kaylee Sue Bannister, cum laude. Daniel Duran. Andrew Harrington. Kristen Paul Cox. Liliana Kathleen Quast, cum laude. Madison Nicole Gonzalez Zavala. Amber Cahill. Amanda Maria Million. DeAndre K. Hayes. Sydney B. Trahan. Sarah Nicole Smith. Vanessa N. Hendricks, cum laude. Nicole Hexel Soria, magna cum laude. Sean Michael McDowell. Reynaldo Christian Puente. Jordan Jade Alejandro. Jessica Aguilar Garcia. Prince Lamont Johnson. Sarita Isabella Ojeda, summa cum laude. Melanie Bernacki. Andrew Alvarez. Thais Elena Venegas. Maria Guadalupe Magana. Madeline Cheadle, cum laude. Reese McAmoyel. Larson Berline. Bryce Roddenberry, summa cum laude. Alexis Eileen Baxter, magna cum laude. Kayla Renee Aguilar. Tessa Paige Harden. TJ Jordan Carrillo, summa cum laude. Whitney D. Burnett. Caitlin Nicole Tatum, summa cum laude. Cassidy R. Fairchild, magna cum laude. Mia Grace Carter, magna cum laude. Sophia A. Torres, magna cum laude. Danielle Alexa Hyman. Emily Nicole Bailey. Sammy R. Vogelman. Risa DiNatali, magna cum laude. Olivia Moran, summa cum laude. Jamie Grace Hammond, summa cum laude. Clara M. Dutton. Malia Moreno, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ann Corcoran. Anna Claire Buller, cum laude. Colin Lee Morris, summa cum laude. Kasaya Simone Nelson, cum laude. Larry Dugal. Raquel Enid Martinez, magna cum laude. Summa cum Isabel A. Cordero, summa cum laude. Michelle DuPont, summa cum laude. Rachel Christine Cox. Jacob T. Everett, Chloe P. Morgan, Rory L. Vinson, summa cum laude, Lily Catherine Collier, summa cum laude, Grace Frances Crane, summa cum laude, Bailey Marie Alexander, summa cum laude, Allison Dawn Parker, Seth Zachary Patton, Ruben Onyequer, Mario A. Zavala, Christopher D. Woolley, Claire M. Rybicki, Kaylee Beavers, magna cum laude, Noah Michael Kalk, Stefan Keontae Palmer, Daniel P. Rodriguez, Cheney Haynes, Lindsay Jones, Camila M. Guadarrama, Jacob King, Kirsten Spurlock, Jonathan A. Carrera, Xavier Reese Norris, summa cum laude, Haven Aria Stein, summa cum laude, Malcolm Jake Lunn, Sarah L. Olson, Julius Lewis Johnson, Avery Nicole Sorensen, cum laude, Alessandra Khalifa, Courtney S. Reed, Chidozie Kingsley Ananubo, Ruben Saeed Cruz, Dorianne Gabrielle Malbro, summa cum laude, Lauren Garnsway, summa cum laude, Isabella N. Negron, cum laude, Valentina Grishenko, cum laude, Reese D. Williams, cum laude, Josephine Danielle LeBlanc, magna cum laude, Brianna C. Yescas Rosales, Victoria M. Parham, magna cum laude, Kendall L. Green, summa cum laude, Carla Alia Olvera, cum laude, Janelle Corin De Leon, Iris Aguilar, Molly Taylor Corona, Samantha Romero, cum laude, Ana Sofia Rosero, Sean Rodriguez, Shakidra Lachey Dunn, Cassie Elaine Bethke, Nicholas Trey Rivera, cum laude, Malik Char, Morella Espinoza, cum laude, Maria Jose Torres, magna cum laude, Aiden James Grievous, magna cum laude, Kiana Tiffany Chan, summa cum laude, Hunter L. Gamble, summa cum laude, Reed Alexander Garrity, Chaz Andrew Spears, Clayton Andrew Geis, Isabella Irby, Sophia Victoria Villanueva, Luna E. Ration Garcia, Hope Malik Britton Davis, Haley Arlene Smith, magna cum laude, Danielle Marissa Sanchez, magna cum laude. Riley Nicole Coker, summa cum laude. Julian Gustavo Moreno, magna cum laude. Tristan J. Klein, summa cum laude. Faith Carolyn Borchers, cum laude. Kara Daughtery. Kyla Renee Gibson. Remington Anthony Ridley. Brenna Itri, summa cum laude. Marcus Coley. Bryson Royce Ram. Christian Adair Moreno. Tiana J. Small, summa cum laude. Douglas G. Grobman. Dellen Crawford. Trace Wade McGee, magna cum laude. Devin Harney. Dylan Wanke. Jessica Alanese. Devin Kayla Hidalgo. Sierra Lexine Hebson. Kelsey Lynn Petty, magna cum laude. Liliana Driscoll. Audrey Michelle Bush, cum laude. Cheyenne Mason. Marissa Gabriela Ariano, summa cum laude. Valerie N. Alegria, cum laude. Liseth Rodriguez Olea. Eric T. Villarreal. Gemma Haley Teller. Gemma Haley Teller. Levi Dylan Long, cum laude. Vicente Alejandro Mendoza. Tristan Nicole Ramirez, cum laude. Aisha Foster. Priscilla Salgado. Jenny Elaine Stewart. Alicia J. Tierra Blanca. Marlene Hernandez Cervantes. Dylan McCarr, cum laude. Trent Richards Huffaker, magna cum laude. Taylor Lee Wright, cum laude. Jake Matthew Manapelli, cum laude. Alexandria Vinay Eckford. Jairus Emmanuel Jones. Brandon M. Stafford. Elma Baeza Chavez. Claudia Chloe Martinez. Jordan Mason Martinez. Alexis Yvette Chavita, summa cum laude. Zoe Semanovic, magna cum laude. Maya Marie Hicks. Daniel Escobar. Zachary J. McDonald, cum laude. Emily Caroline Camara. Gabrielle Gapare. Grace Elizabeth Millette. Anahi Esperanza Claudio. Ray P. Yates. Holly Marie Mizwa. Addison Curry. Alessa Gutierrez, summa cum laude. Salida Hernandez, magna cum laude. Odalis Mendoza. Alicia Monet Stevens. Madison Emily Turney. Elva L. Herrera. Jordan Benjamin Hicks, cum laude. Taryn Beeman, magna cum laude. Tara Haney. Henry Tapia, summa cum laude. Tate Lyndon Stephen Thistle. Chelsea Isella Dreyer, magna cum laude. Caroline Dufresne, summa cum laude. Kason Dennis Chase. Charlize Zemer, cum laude. Helena Dersch, summa cum laude. Trenton E. Bailey. Jennifer Areola. Nevea Camille Villarreal. Caitlin S. Coxon, magna cum laude. Avery Drews. Martha Olomaya Sharonke. Isabella Sofia de la Garza, magna cum laude. Megan L. Cisneros. Daryl Myers. Dylan Burks. Haley Hinch, magna cum laude. Avelina Christine Hernandez, magna cum laude. Jennifer Solis, summa cum laude. Faith Nicole Vara. Callum Tor Furman. Wesley A. Farrell. Jennifer Ramirez. Mia Grace Joseph. Zachary Bear Kling. Madison Bendit. Nicholas Franklin Detmer, summa cum laude. Leah K. Waldron. Angela Jacqueline Flores, magna cum laude. Kira Shalafo, magna cum laude. Shannon L. Whaley, magna cum laude. Shelby Dono, cum laude. Mary Hannah Harden, magna cum laude. Casey Miranda Nixon. Kennedy Janae Fears. Grayson William Lane, magna cum laude. Maria Sacred Lalaine de Romal Aquino. Isabella M. Ibarra. Aaron Andrade, summa cum laude. Chidinma Ogechi Ihoma. Jordan Grace Sullivan. Sarah Catherine Bullard. Haley Ibarra, cum laude. Asia M. Andrews. Tatiana Marie Riche Evans, cum laude. Austin David Lee. Corey M. Durasek. Maria Guadalupe Flores, magna cum laude. Jose Arturo Ramirez Ayala. David Rodriguez, cum laude. Grace Pickerill, cum laude. Caitlin Gimbernardi. Michaela Faith Butts. Jason I. Barrientos, cum laude. Gustavo Adolfo Flores Lopez, magna cum laude. Aiden Lloyd Potter. Edith Stephanie Gonzalez. Antonio Garza Jr. Kayla J. Welch, summa cum laude. Isabella Diane Sigler. Aja Scotts. Daniel C. Harold, cum laude. Alexis J. Bender. Lorelei Morales. Kayla Alvarez. Wendy Magallon. Jarice Rachel Bertolini. Davion MacArthur. Bernice Ama Boatema Intim, magna cum laude. Logan Katiras, summa cum laude. Tristan Luciano Renteria, summa cum laude. Eden Trevino. Grace Mary Sheila Pinda. Folarin James Owolabi. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
I'm tired. Man. All right, graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, will you please hold them up? At this time, you can turn your Texas State ring facing outward, symbolizing the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. And now, I invite all of you to participate in another time-honored tradition. Graduates, as a symbol of your new academic status, please move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations. Please join me in expressing your appreciation to our School of Music students, Ms. Caitlin Segarra, Mr. Nicholas Detmer, the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Kyle Glazer, and Vocal Libre led by Mr. Craig Ahmet for their outstanding performances. Thank you very much. You know, and it's a correction. Graduate Nicholas Detmer. I would also like to thank those faculty who generously served as marshals for this ceremony, and Mr. Dale Blassingame, Associate Professor of Practice in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication, and member of our Faculty Senate who served as our Mace Bearer tonight. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters, Ms. Amanda Counter and Mr. Terry Casey. And finally, I would like to thank the entire commencement team and all of our law enforcement and EMS personnel who assisted us here all day today. Thank you all very much. So for one last time, can we have all of our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated these graduates please stand and remain standing? And I suspect that there are many, many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you all please stand and remain standing? Would you all please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni? Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, we know that many of you have been looking forward to the celebratory jump in the San Marcos River that President Danfus mentioned. Do it, but be safe. Thank you. As we close our ceremony, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State Alma Mater, led by our graduate, Mr. Detmer, and Dr. Hernandez and Ms. Parker, who will join him with the Heart of Texas State hand sign. Following the Alma Mater, commencement staff will direct graduates to exit row by row using the staircase behind them. Then they can join their family and friends outside the arena. And before all of that happens, President Danfus will lead us all in the Texas State cheer. Thank you for your attendance, Mr. Detmer.
Mother of hopes and aspirations high.
of the best things of my job is I get to sing duets with Nicholas and Caitlin. Thank you guys so much for your singing tonight. Appreciate that. So, all right, you all now are alumni. We want you guys to come back and fill the arenas, fill the theaters, come back to your alma mater. When you come back, you'll be doing the Texas State cheer just like you did when you were students. And so we're going to practice your first time as alumni. I'll say Texas, we'll all say Texas, and you'll say State. We'll do that 3 times. And then we'll go eat 'em up, go Cats, go. Do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, all right? Now, here's what always happens. You guys got places to go, but I don't want to get in this thing, well, that wasn't good enough. Let's do it again. Let's just do it right the first time, all right? You guys ready? We need all you all to join us as well. It's pretty easy. All you got to do is say State, all right? You ready? Texas! 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 Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Eat 'em up, go Cats, go! Congratulations, class of 2023. Well done.